Yo, guys, it's the kid, 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 it's the kid. It's your main man here, Double H, trying to live, trying to exist, trying to be the best guy you can be, trying to be the best guy you can be. So main man here, half hope, guys. I'm worried. Before we even get into this, I want to share you, because I don't want to reveal the guy's name, but this is a inbox I got from a Chelsea fan. This is what a Chelsea fan said. It says, "Hey, Double H, love the way you're moving with all you are doing as a YouTuber. Thank you. Just warning you, though, as a Chelsea fan, we are not winning the next game against West Ham. Prepare yourself, buddy. Worried for this week." And when I received that, I was taken aback slightly. Ooh, what the hell? But Chelsea are entering a bit of an injury crisis. That was a very, very hard-fought win that they had against Watford. A very, very hard-fought win. You know, that match could have easily gone somewhere else. But at the end of the day, they said what's up. But things are not going to be easy. Things are not going to be easy for Chelsea. And I'll be real with you, this West Ham game has me worried as well. It has me worried as well because West Ham are doing very well. And this Chelsea team, they don't look comfortable. They're winning games, and you could say to yourself that it is a very good character to have when you can win games that you're not supposed to win, but you can't go through an entire season not playing well and winning games that you're not playing well with, because you're going to get caught and you're going to get found out. And I'll tell you this right now. If Chelsea are not at their very best against West Ham, they will lose. And I want to pull up the table because, guys, this is where things get very real. Oh, Lord in heaven. So, guys, it's even worse. It's away. See, if it's at home, it's away. I think this could be a very pivotal game. I believe if Chelsea win this game, I'm not saying that they win the league, but it would be a very important dub. If they lose this game, because it is where it now gets about psychology. Remember, Chelsea play first. Chelsea is the early kickoff. Then Liverpool. So then it's Liverpool and then Man City afterwards. So Liverpool and City are waiting for that result because they know that if Chelsea drop points, they are there. And I really do feel that if Chelsea lose this game and Liverpool and Man City they capitalize, then I think that Chelsea are screwed. So let's just look at the table right now. It's all sat at the top here. You know what angers me about this is it should have been a lot more. Like, you see, look at this right now. If Chelsea draw 34, then City win, that's 35. Liverpool win, that's 34. So if Chelsea draw, City go top, Liverpool go on level points. And Liverpool actually go ahead because of goal difference. Now, if Chelsea lose, 2 points ahead by City, 1 point ahead by Liverpool. If Liverpool and City win, which I do expect them to win, I expect City to beat City will beat Watford, Liverpool will beat Wolves. They'll beat Wolves. So, and look at West Ham. West Ham are right there, 24 points. Arsenal, check it out. West Ham are right there with 24 points. So, you see, it gets very real right now. And because I did a video for like the members and so forth, because I explained it and I said that, look, man, City and Liverpool are beasts. They are beasts. Hence why whenever I hear like Hassan or this guy saying, "Oh no, Chelsea the favorites," I'm like, shut up. That is peak mind games. I believe the favorites are Man City, followed by Liverpool, then Chelsea are third. Because Liverpool had a bit of a bump, but they've got Salah. And now my thing about this is that not only do they have Salah, they have Jota. So when Salah now goes to the AFCON, guys, keep this in mind. People say, "Oh my gosh, what happens when Salah goes to the AFCON?" That will screw up Liverpool. It's 2 league games and 1 cup game. It's not that much. Now, the issue is, which is what I think we're discussing with Red Devil, is because of COVID and so forth, do they now go early? Please let them go early. Also, by the way, guys, maybe you don't know Edouard Mendy isn't going. So Chelsea fans, relax. Mendy is not going to the AFCON. I've discussed with because I was like late last night doing a lot of calls between CAF and Senegalese FA, and there is a no, it's cool. He can have it by. So Chelsea, we're good. We're good. We have Edouard Mendy for the month of January. So we're good. And yeah, like, see, Chelsea cannot afford any slip-ups. But guys, see, this is the season of hashtag on honesty. You're struggling to beat Watford. You're playing West Ham away from home. West Ham, form-wise, are the fourth best team in the league. You have injuries to Chalobah and so forth. Now, maybe the guys who are rested can now come back into the team. It doesn't look good, man. It doesn't look good. Hence why it would be a pivotal win. If Chelsea wins this, it would be a huge win. It would be a massive win because this is the kind of game that Chelsea can just drop points out because West Ham are a very tricky team. They're a very tricky team. But I think beyond that, I think a key question going into this has to be a dear friend here, Big Ron. Because the key thing now is, see, guys, here's the thing. I know we've heard a lot of abuse about Lukaku, he's trash, Sim and so forth. He's only scored 3 Premier League goals. And look, if you're a striker, I can tell you how Lukaku feels. That I was bought by so much money. I was heralded as this new guy, the amazing striker, and I only have 3 Gs. Christina has all these Gs. I understand it. I understand it. It can be really bad. But you see, make no mistake, Chelsea cannot win the league without Lukaku. They can't. So insult him all you want, abuse him all you want, say anything you want, but just keep this in mind. Chelsea cannot, I repeat, they cannot win without Lukaku. Lukaku is pivotal to Chelsea saying what's up. And the sooner that he fully recovers from, I think it was the ankle injury, and the sooner that he fully embeds himself into this team, the better it will be for Chelsea, because the name of the game is consistency. The name of the game is consistency. It's not necessarily, depending on how the league is, it isn't dependent on how well you do against Man City, Liverpool, United. No, it's how well you do over 38 games of a season. So what Chelsea did is a consistent guy who can keep on getting goals. And I believe that can be Lukaku. So 100%, man, he's needed. And I think if it's a case where for some reason he can't fit into the team, he doesn't board well, Chelsea can't win the league. I'll tell you this right now. This is a cold hard fact. Chelsea cannot win the league without Lukaku saying what's up. It is 100%, 1,000% impossible. So guys, I mean, looking at the game, man. Look, put it this way. Look, of course, Chelsea can win the game. Chelsea are the better team. Chelsea are the better team. They have the better players. So, I mean, it's easier said than done. But if Chelsea executes, if the players play to the best of their ability, if Pulisic, you make the right decisions, Havertz, you are far more clinical, a lot more technical, and you're a lot sharper. RLC, a lot more sharper. Saul doesn't sniff that freaking pitch. Then I think Chelsea have a great opportunity. And guys, now this is very real because there is an issue that has arisen because of Chilwell. Marcus Alonso is an issue. But let me be real with you. If Tuchel plays Hudson-Odoi as a wing-back in place of Alonso, Chelsea are screwed. The reality is Chelsea have to please somehow, some way, find a way to survive until January. Alonso, I'm begging you, please, can you please survive until January? Red Devil, what up, baby?
Yo, I'm almost home. I had no idea I was supposed to be on call this evening, so
okay.
Apologies for the delay.
No. I mean, we're just on Lukaku now at the moment, man. So When you're
Are you
17.
asking? Are you asking the question? When was the last time he scored a goal? Is that under? Is that the query?
Your mic sounds Siberian, by the way. Your mic is
Oh
sounding.
right, okay, yeah, no, sorry, I'm still like out. So I'm literally using my headphones and my phone, which is a bit of gas. So I
Oh, wait,
apologize. It'll be better.
how far are you away from your crib?
About probably what is the thingy? It's probably about like 15 minutes.
Okay. So basically, come back in 15 minutes.
Fine, cool.
We'll be around.
You take it. Cool. Okay. See you guys in a bit. Right.
All right, cool. All right, so basically, right once Red Devil is back home and everything, he'll be in there, man. So look, I mean, we'll circle back on the whole Lukaku thing because I know he's hating. Look, see, guys, I get it, man. Lukaku, he hasn't scored 100 mils, so forth. And see, guys, this is the thing. It is very easy as a striker to be very conscious of how much you cost. Like, oh my gosh, like, oh, I was freaking 100 million pounds, blah, blah, blah. But you know, who cares? It is what it is. People pay that money. Who cares? It doesn't matter. That's how much it was. All you need to worry about is what you do on the pitch. The transfer fee means jack. Because put it this way, if I'm Lukaku, I'm like, do you know Coutinho costs 130? Do you know Griezmann's cost 120, 140? Bro, Neymar freaking man. Neymar cost 200 mil. Now, has Neymar lived up to that 200 mil price tag? Bro, freaking Marquinhos has surpassed him. Even Di Maria has surpassed him. So you don't need to be hung up with, oh my gosh, they paid 100 mil for me, and I was not allowed to, and people did not allow me to say what's up. Who cares? Who gives a damn? It doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't freaking matter. So I would like Lukaku to be playing this game because here's the reality here. Lukaku needs a confidence booster because this is how it works with strikers. Aubameyang is going through the same thing right now. Right now, Aubameyang is going through the same thing because Aubameyang is now class B. Who would have thought Aubameyang, who I had at maybe like freaking tier 2 at one point, even upper tier 2, is now a bona fide class B brute. Like, he is chilling out with the freaking polar bears and ice monkeys in freaking class B territory. Now, I don't want that for Lukaku. But I'll be real with you, Lukaku's under review. I really think he's probably under review right now. But my thing is, same thing with Aubameyang. What a striker needs is a G. Because if Lukaku gets a G, that will just throw off the weight of his shoulders. Because that's just what he need. What he just needs is just that. It doesn't matter how. That ball just needs to hit the back of the freaking net. So if I'm asking Tuchel, I say, bro, look, he needs this. Because if Lukaku comes in and just gets a G against West Ham, huge. And that could not only be a huge booster for Lukaku, that could be a massive booster for Chelsea, because what Chelsea need is Lukaku firing. Because I don't trust Havertz to always score. I don't trust Pulisic to always score. I don't trust Man to always score. Because, see, this is different from Man City. City are team merchants. City are tactical merchants, because City, based off Pep's supreme amazing tactics, they will always find a way to freaking G up, because that's just how they do, and that's just how they freaking roll. That's how they freaking roll. So that's just what they do. So keep it in real, guys. This feels like a 2-2. I'm hoping Chelsea will win because it feels like a 2-2. And the issue is, if Chelsea draw points and it is a 2-2, it don't look good. It really doesn't look good, because I promise you Liverpool will win. And I just feel that if Chelsea screwed up against Burnley and United, Chelsea should have beaten United. They should have. But fair enough, you know what? 1-1 against United, that's cool. It's still United. The big screw up was Burnley at home. That was a really big screw up, because that was a buffer that Chelsea needed and Chelsea should have had. So without that, it was a complete and utter mess, man. So another big thing that has happened this week, man, is this, and I want to give my thoughts. And I'm sure when Red Devil is back home, he'll be able to come back on this, man. So United fans, man, it's here. The era of the rag is here. The effort of this is more like Rangnick. Yeah, Rangnick here. The rag is here. The rag era is here. And see, for me, I believe United. See, for me, I'll be keeping real with you. Look, man, I know support black managers and so forth. I think Vieira is gonna get the sack. Bro. I know Vieira's going to go and get the sack. I will always support my black brothers and always support my black managers doing their thing, but I think Vieira's going to get the sack. United, I think they'll beat Palace. But just looking about long form, because I remember talking about with your boy Terry Flewers on the good old Terrace Day, man. And the thing here is that with the rag, I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know how well he's going to do. I honestly don't know how he's going to do because, see, my thing is that he is a great football mind. Let's keep that in mind. He is a great football mind. Shout out to your boy, YSK says, the rise of Tim's strikes back, Tim's pass too. You see, all I'll say to this in response, is that YSK, I get that. Thank you for the love, but you best pray that Lukaku doesn't start firing, because based off all of the abuse that Lukaku has received, something in me desperately would love him to freaking score. Because if Lukaku starts scoring, I'm going to be very arrogant. Because really, I'm already still pretty arrogant. Because remember, remember YSK. I don't know, YSK. Do you speak fluent CL or not? Because I'm not sure that you speak fluent CL. Because I think Chelsea have won 2 Champions Leagues more recently than United have won their last Champions League. So I'm just saying, because YSK, I don't know, because I speak fluent CL. So I want to know, do you speak fluent CL? Because I believe I speak fluent CL. Because look, see, the hate is real. The hate is fully real, but which is why I just hope that Lukaku now scores. Now, guys, let's talk about the freaking rag. I don't know how well this guy is going to do, because the priority now for United is top 4. United can't win the league. It's impossible right now. That ship has sailed. And a lot of United fans are saying that, like, okay, look, we are not really here for Rangnick to say what's up for this season. What we want for the rag is for him to now say what's up as a advisor and so forth. But guys, that's a pile of nonsense, man. Okay, because now I don't think this will happen. Just for an example, see, this can't happen because I believe in my GOAT Christian. Because Ronaldo, trash player but amazing goal scorer. Basically, the Portuguese Gerd Muller will never allow this to happen. But if, for instance, the Portuguese Gerd Muller was injured and everything was down to Martial, would you put money on United making top 4? Because what happens if you have a scenario where, come the end of the season, United don't make top 4? Now what? Maybe you should have kept Ole. Maybe you should have kept Carrick. So, but I get it. Like, look, see, this is much more of the long game, and I think it's almost United have sort of accepted that it's not about winning any trophies or winning any titles. It's just about stabilizing the team and laying the foundations for the next manager to come in, and then take the team towards this is like a 10, 15-year football plan. A clear football plan for the next 10, 15 years, which it makes sense. It does make sense. So the only way where this will be a failure is if they don't make top 4. So even if they come 4th, I don't win any trophies, it's a process. Now, here's the thing, though. Let's hope this process works. I see, guys, it's very tricky because, see, you have to look at this thing in several different ways, man. Because look, see, people say the Rangnick is down to do it because he gave birth to what's it called? He gave birth to Tuchel and Klopp. Now, my thing is, a Tuchel and he also gave birth to many other managers. How do you know that United are now going to get another Tuchel and Klopp? How do you know that? Those guys are rare breeds. And those guys just managed to be able to take, is a thing of the students saying what's up to the master. Because let's keep it real. Tuchel and Klopp may be the children of Rangnick. Tuchel and Klopp are far better managers than Rangnick and have achieved more in less time than Rangnick has. That's just keeping it a stack. That's keeping it a stack. So look, man, I mean, I would find this amusing if they did lose to Crystal Palace and they went on a losing streak. I would find that amusing because I would find that funny based on just the hype, everyone going crazy, oh, blah, 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 if they were to lose. But look, they'll make they'll make top four because of Cristiano. So even if it takes time for the team to function, the fact that you have a guy scoring goals with Pirlo and scoring goals with Ole, they'll make top four. I would love a scenario if Cristiano was not around. So if the Portuguese Guardiola was not around and Ragnick was just left with freaking Martial, Greenwood, and so forth, that'd be interesting. But as long as Cristiano is there, it is impossible that with the amount of goals that he's going to score, because this guy, bro, okay, be real, Cristiano's probably going to get 20 or 20, 25 goals. Easily. So we're going to get 20 or 25 goals this season. Your boy's going to say, what's up, man? So shout out to your boy Ragnar. Now, guys, this is where things get a bit sad. This is where things get a bit sad. And I want to ask guys, I want to ask a question, man. Can anybody tell me why this is called a classic or the Classica? I need someone. I need someone just to answer that. Can anybody tell me why is this called a classic? For what reason? Because a classic means that both teams are competitive. Please tell me the last time Dortmund beat Bayern. Please tell me the last time Dortmund even came close to beating Bayern Munich. Please tell me. Shouty boy Wise again says that I speak fluent treble. How about you? Hashtag CCL, hashtag Mozambique. Wait, what do you mean by Mozambique? Okay. Wise, I know you speak fluent CL, but no, so you speak fluent treble. But you see, do you know that the last time you won a treble was in 99? So you've not been able to, because look, see, Barca have several trebles. So you've not won a treble since 99. So you've not been able to speak that language for about 20 years. Bro, how can you be fluent in a language you've not spoken in about 20 years? That makes no sense. So you can't be fluent in treble because the last time you spoke treble was over 20 years ago. I can be fluent in UCL because I won the UCL last year. I won it last year, so I can still be fluent because this thing is it's literally last year that I no, what do I mean my last this year? Because we're gonna be this year. I did the CL this year, so I'm sorry, no, you can't be fluent in that whole thing when you did it over 20 years ago, man. Amoske says the rag screams a treble. I strongly hope that you're lying there because I consider the rag, with all due respect, grateful mind and so forth, he's only won one trophy, and that's the DFP Pokal Cup. That's it. He's never won a league title. He's never won a European trophy. He's never won a league title. That's real. Your boy Lacommon says, remember when I told you about Juve cheating? Well, so have they been because I'm currently watching the Juve Amazon Prime series, bro. That series is amazing, bro. Guys, if you have Amazon Prime, that Juve All or Nothing series is freaking out amazing. And bro, listen, here's my thing. Moji. Do your Googles on Moji, then you see what your guy Moji was about. So I'm not surprised. But my thing is that for Juve, why do it again when people already know that you're cheats? So guys, let me talk about this, guys. So guys, Dortmund Bayern Saturday in the evening. In case you were not, in case you were confused, Dortmund have been knocked out of the Champions League group stage. So Ajax and Sporting Lisbon advanced through the groups ahead of Dortmund. The Bundesliga is cannibalism, and this is why this was a very tough week with Ballon d'Or going up and down and everything. And look, man, I always say that you have to respect Lewandowski because he's done what he's able to do, and you always have to respect him. But Bayern bitch slap Dortmund consistently. This is domestic abuse. This is domestic abuse. You know, Dortmund get bent over and illegally violated by Bayern constantly. This is not a competition. This isn't a competitive game. It isn't a competitive game because I asked the audience, I asked the members of the jury, when was the last time that Dortmund beat Bayern? So I find because I think that the Bundesliga, it was the Classica when Klopp was around. Even someone when Tuchel was, but really when Klopp was around was when Dortmund were winning, Bayern winning, and these guys were both battling for supremacy in Germany. So that's when he was like, no, this is, and those games were really good because you never knew who was going to win. Aubameyang left, Götze left, Hummels left, Lewandowski left, all these guys left, Klopp left, and Dortmund were just left with rug and bones. And even when they had something, Sancho now left as well. So I'm like, is Haaland a geriatric Marco Reus, a cumbersome Mats Hummels? Now what? So for me, it's like, and I get it. Like, look, Dortmund, and I think Dortmund are second behind them. I think Dortmund at one point behind them. But guys, this is not a competitive game. It's not a competitive game. Like Bayern, the ease with which Bayern beats Dortmund. It's like, guys, what is this? It's not like this isn't Germany's version of El Clasico or the Liverpool United game. When like Liverpool United, it's a City Liverpool. That's a game. That is when you watch those games, you can see no, you really don't know who's going to win. Like City Liverpool, you don't know who's going to win. See now, things have not changed with Barca. Peak Clasico, when Cristiano and Messi was there, you had no idea who was going to win. And those are probably some of the best games. Like peak Real, peak Barca at the heights, especially with Mourinho and Pep, those were easily the best games. But with this, Dortmund are just far too inferior to Bayern Munich. And Bayern are a side that keep on getting stronger, whereas Dortmund are a side that keep on getting weaker. Like what? You replaced Sancho with freaking Malen? I mean, come on, bro. Come on, bro. So for me, I expect Lewandowski to get a two-piece. I expect Lewandowski to drop a two-piece on these guys, and I expect Bayern Munich to very easily beat these guys. And what you will find, because, guys, I will not be surprised. I think this will be beyond sad, and I think this will be horrendous. But basically, I will not be surprised if come next season, come the transfer window next season, that you find Haaland at Bayern Munich. I won't be surprised. And I think this is why when people look at Lewandowski, again, Lewandowski is one of the great strikers of his generation. And sometimes say, if you look at his entire career, he is probably the greatest striker of his generation. But I think, which is why before these last two seasons, where he's gone crazy in the Champions League, people's critique of Lewandowski was, okay, when it comes to the Champions League knockout stage, where were you for Bayern? And we can't look at your supremacy in the Bundesliga because Bayern have no competition. Because the team you're playing with and the players that surround you easily gentrify and test tube the freaking Dortmund dudes. So what can you do? So, which is why I say again, but the thing about, see, the difference between Bayern and PSG is, look at Uber Eats. In Uber Eats right now, I think PSG are like 10 points clear in Uber Eats. I believe that as much as Bayern Munich control and dominate Bundesliga, I believe that I have more respect for Bayern than I do PSG. Because I feel that the gap in quality between PSG and the rest of Uber Eats is far greater than Bayern and Bundesliga. Bayern, the gap is still huge, but bro, PSG's team compared to the rest of Liga it's a vast. At the end of the day, yeah, Dortmund are not as good as Bayern, but Dortmund do have one of the best strikers in the world in Haaland. You can't say that for any team in Uber Eats. In Uber Eats, there is no player who will say, oh, he's one of the best players in his position in the world. You can't say that. Well, Dortmund, they have that guy, in Haaland. But even more so, basically, there is no excuse for PSG to never, ever win the Uber Eats. And yet, they lost it to Monaco, and then they lost it to your boys Lille, which is scandalous. And even more so, as much as Bayern dominates the Bundesliga, and as much as they make the Bundesliga a freaking joke, they did win the Champions League in 2020. PSG, where is your Champions League? So I'm still waiting. So PSG, I'm still waiting for your freaking Champions League, bro. So it's keeping it fully real, man. But again, guys, as I said again, I fully 100% expect Bayern to destroy Dortmund. And I think, look, see, I view the Bundesliga as just for entertainment, pure entertainment in terms of, okay, who are the players playing there? It is not, no Bayern fan can come out and say that this is a competitive league. Don't do that. It is not a competitive league at all. No way in Jose. And shout out to your boy LSK, who says, a doctor who is strange once said that time is relative. So this is so you're now quoting MC. The spoken truth of a treble is a gift. Nothing wrong with speaking domestic doubles, by the way. And LSK, I want you to go back to that bomber's doctor and tell him that if you haven't done something in over 20 years, you shouldn't be speaking about it. I can speak about the Champions League because I won it last year. You cannot speak about you cannot speak about a treble when the last time you won a treble was before the millennium. And why is it? My thing is that I'm not even sure whether you were born, even if you were born when United won that treble, you were literally an infant. So let's keep it real, man. I think you need to chill, bro. I think you need to chill. Okay, so tell that strange doctor, whoever his name is that, bro, you can't speak fluent treble if you haven't spoken it in over 20 years, bro. La man, thank you for the dub, man. Says Chelsea with the CL saved football, and guys, I hate it. See, La looks says, see, that is one of my most. It has to rank as one of my favorite wins ever because it's ruptured and unbalanced everything. That is why City was supposed to win that Champions League. They know it, and Pep knows it. Which is why if you speak to Pep in private, he might abuse you. He might abuse you because that's everything was built to City winning because Chelsea were in disarray. Lampard completely screwed up the entire team. Tuchel had to come through. He came in halfway through the season. So everything was engineered for City to win that. Because remember, City, you spent all this amount of money, you've been building up for so long. It's easy. It's easy. So when it didn't happen, it shocked people. It's truly shocked people like, what? How? How is this possible? How is it possible that we're able to get latikied? How did we get latikied by this freaking news? But it happened. It's freaking happened, bro. And I believe that if City had won, do you know how arrogant Pep would have been? So Chelsea saved football from the deep arrogance of your boy Pepini. Your boy Half Hope's honest opinions, man. Thank you for the dub, man. I'm suffering every minute without Tukeliban ball. You know, I really want to find out the guy who's using all of these things, man. How is it to Caliban ball when Chelsea literally puts 4 past Juventus? But you know, guys, this is actually very deep. Like, why do Chelsea have so much hate? Why is there so much hate towards Chelsea? Like, it's almost similar to how I've never seen so much hate in Messi winning this Ballon d'Or. I've never seen so much hate with Chelsea winning the UCL. I was like, was it? Did people really want Pep to win the Champions League that badly? I was like, okay, I'm sorry. We beat him up. We destroyed a dude who spent over $1 billion with his Super Football. We destroyed the dude who claimed he destroyed football. I'm sorry. Wirtz did it. He did it. Wirtz when tried Edison. Mount, he could just leave that through ball. It happened. I'm sorry. Chelsea are the Champions League winners. They are the best team in the world. Based on Chelsea's process, they're the best team in the world. I'm sorry. It is what it is. You have to just accept fate. Your boy Detroit's Rock City, whose team Chelsea beat in 2012 while they were playing at home, and Schweinsteiger also missed a penalty in front of his own fans. These Man U bricks are Europa merchants. Hashtag CFC, hostage FC. I would laugh if United don't make top 4. I would laugh, bro. Keep it real. I would personally laugh if United don't make top four. Like, but as amusing as it would be, guys, we all know they'll make top four. They'll make top four. I mean, it'll be hilarious if they don't, but they'll make top four. We know they will, man. Zedman, thank you for the donation, bro. Thank you, man. Zulab, thank you, bro. Thank you, man. Much love, bro. So, guys, yeah, man, that's what I'm saying, man. And this is it's not a competition, bro. It's not competitive, and I fully 1000% expect Bayern to deliver these freaking dudes. You know, I okay. Put it this way, because it's almost demoralizing. Like if Bayern baptize Dortmund and the baptism is like it's 5-0. Now this may sound wrong, this may sound off, but I would argue that they should just call the league. You know, I would argue that, you know what, like we we don't need anything to come for. Let's just call the league, man. Actually, I want to share this. So, shout out to Yasser. Yasser just sends me a DM, and I think it's from Terry, who basically retweeted a thing from Mail Sports. He said that with Mason Mount in the starting lineup, Chelsea's win percentage is 89% this season. Without him, that reduces to 46%. You see, for me, I'm not a stats merchant, so I don't need stats to tell me that. Of course, Mount should also be in the team. But is there a stat for when Rudiger isn't in the team? Or when Edouard Mendy isn't in the team? You know, or when Thiago Silva isn't in the team? Because I tell you, Rudiger is super important. And my thing is that, see, it's funny. You bring out that stat when Mount had a great game. What about the times when Mount doesn't have a good game? And my thing is that you can use all the numbers in the world. You can bring out every single number. It still doesn't go away from the fact that Mason Mount is pretty good. He ain't great. He's pretty good. He's pretty good. But I'll still take Hazard back. I'll take Hazard back. But of course, I would be foolish not to appreciate the quality that your boy Mount has, man. And before we go to our last thing, let's see what these kids are saying, man. And here he is. Red, what up, baby?
I'm here. Is my mic less brickish now?
Yeah, it's better, man. Your mic is better. So cool. Have you tried out that virtual background?
Yes, bro. There's a lot of stuff that I can do now. You know,
it's so useful. It's so useful. Obviously, I remember the key thing is that don't go away from the camera because you'll just disappear.
Yes. As you saw yesterday.
No, but like it is super useful. I mean, because I have a green screen, but the issue was when I was using the green screen, because of the camera I have, it was messing up with the camera quality because it goes to chroma key. So I think that's this actually helps the camera quality, the quality of the image, without using the green screen. So it's tight, man. It's tight. So let me just take these jobs first, and then we want to turn back on our few topics. So Ice Freezy says Ligue is tougher in terms of defending. #Lukaku. Ice Freezy, thank you, you piece of crap. So look, well,
you wanted my take on Lukaku, was it?
No.
Last time I came on, it was just
not yet. You can have the apple. But
okay.
My thing, no. Ligue. My thing is that Ligue is tough though. It is tough though, but still, no matter how tough it is, PSG have no excuse for not winning that league every single year. PSG, based on how good they are, they should be winning that league every single year, and they should be doing 10 in a row instead of Bayern, man. LSK Laxon, man, says, a man on camera once said, there's only so much you can do to put down the truth. But tell me, when does Nigeria gain independence?
Wait, what happened? What happened? What did the Nigeria...
Look, basically, basically, Red Devil, I was saying to YSK that he says that he speaks fluent treble. But I was like, do you know how, like, to be fluent in a language, you have to keep on speaking it? So you just have to keep up the practice. So my thing is that how can you speak fluent treble when you've not spoken it in over 20 years? See, I can speak fluent seal because Chelsea won the Champions League this year. You can't speak fluent treble. The last time you spoke it was over 20 years ago.
I think the thing is that like you can't know to speak a language if you never experienced it. So like for example, it's a while back ago, but like you still remember bits and pieces. You still remember the bonjours or the je ne sais quoi, etc. And then before you know it, when it comes back, it comes back. Whereas if you never actually experienced another language or culture, it's like it's just foreign.
No,
so
but
that makes sense. So.
But aren't you envious of Chelsea that we've won 2 Champions Leagues in the time in which you've not even won one though?
Have you only won 2 Champions Leagues?
No, I said so we've won 2 Champions Leagues, and in that time, United haven't even won one. In the sense that Chelsea have won. So, aren't you envious though? Is there a bit of jealousy, envy around there?
Well, just to clarify, you've only won 2 Champions Leagues.
Yeah, no. I know, but are you jealous?
I just want to clarify quantity. That's it. It's just to clarify quantity. So,
okay.
You've only won 2 CLs.
Oh, fine. Chelsea have won 2. United have won 2, so we're equal.
No, United won 3.
When was this?
19. It was 68. It was what my man George Best who you cuss. That's my man.
No. United, what's it called? 99, and in 2008, which was cheat.
And with George Best, who is better than Hazard, we established. Who won a Ballon d'Or?
No, that's a European Cup. That's not the Champions League. That's a European Cup.
It's the same, bro. It's the same.
No, it's not. No, it's not the same.
Come on. Otherwise, you're gonna ignore all of Real Madrid's, Liverpool's, Bayern's, stuff like that. Champions Leagues. You can't do that, man. It's.
All right. So look, I mean, we're gonna circle back on Lukaku since you're here, and also Rangnick as well. So Real Madrid against Real Sociedad is popping up this week. Look, guys, I'll keep it real with you. Real are winning La Liga. They're winning it. Barca are going to be fighting for top 4 unless Xavi pays the ref or Javier Tebas. And Atleti are bottle jobs. And Sevilla can't be trusted. So I just think that Real Madrid are in prime position. And let's keep it real. Don Carlo needs this. Because Ancelotti has a very good cup record. He doesn't have a very good Ligue record. He doesn't have a really good Ligue record. So I think with where Barca are right now, with the fact that Simeone is one of the most overrated managers of all time, Real, for me, I believe, are in prime position, specifically if they get Labille and the prodigy next summer. Real are in prime position to really dominate this decade in Spain. So the thing now is that can they dominate domestically and say what's a BCL? Real are not sniffing that UCL. They're not sniffing it. They're not sniffing it. They're not putting away.
I don't know. I wouldn't rule Real Madrid out completely. So I mean, if Zidane could take this same team to a semi-final, if they get a decent shot, decent draw, they certainly, from what I'm seeing, Madrid, they certainly.
What percentage would you give them? Let me ask the street. So what percentage would you give Real Madrid of winning the Champions League this year? What percentage do you give them winning it this year?
The difference, though, this year, HH, is an informed Vinicius. That's the difference. And obviously, Carlo Ancelotti is there, but clearly, him going into stride on top of Benzema doing his thing, and the what's his name, the midfield that they've got, the defense is improved. This looks like a better, at least compared to last season, a better Real Madrid team. So if that Madrid team last season got to a semi-final, then why can't this Real Madrid team do the same? This is my logic.
You see, my thing, I'm agreeing with some guys. See, I would put it at around 10. God damn.
Isn't he a Barca fan though?
Yeah, he's a Barca fan. He's a Barca fan.
What's the percentage of Barca winning it though?
Yeah. I don't relax. But see, I would put it at around 35-40 is cool.
Okay.
For me, 50 is way too high. See, 50.
No.
You know who I'll give 50% to?
Chelsea, yes, because you're the current holders, right?
Wait, can I please respond? I'd give 50 to United. I don't want to say.
Stop with the reverse jinx, bro, man.
Okay,
Come on. Let's relax.
Let me
Relax. Go on.
Do you know why I'd give them 50 something? Is because it's purely based on Cristiano. Portuguese get Mola, you never know. That, like, bro, he's a UCL merchant. He's a UCL merchant. Like, if Juve just had a better team who actually helped him, bro, they probably win that UCL in that season against Ajax or so forth. So for me, bro, the CR7 tax with the Champions League is real. So for me, I'd give them 52%. But for back to Real Madrid, look, see, let me even pull up the table right now. La Liga. Here we go. You see, look at that. So Real Madrid 36 points. Atleti, okay, yes, they have a game in hand, but still. So 30, 31, 32. Yeah, 30, 31, 32. Okay, fine enough. If they win that, no, it depends if Atleti win their game in hand. But even still, though, I'm like, Real are in a great position, bro.
We're asking the wrong questions. The question isn't, are Real Madrid going to win the league? That's not the question. The question is, are Barca going to make top 4? That's let's be real. That's the real question, because as you said, the league's done already. Atletico Madrid are like wastemen now. Real Madrid will run for it. So really, the only answer to this conundrum is, do Barcelona get top 4? Because we know Real Madrid are going to win the league anyway.
Okay, let me answer, and then I'll throw it to you. Will Barcelona make top 4? Now, my natural inclination will be to say no.
Okay.
But I feel Xavi has been touched by the football gods. And because I feel he's been touched by the football gods, I'm going to say they're just about to make top 4. Maybe even third. Like, top 2, no. But I would argue that they could even make third. So,
are you saying this as a reverse jinx for the Allianz?
Gunman is using reverse psychology.
I hope you're not using this. I hope, Adrian, you're not using this as a reverse jinx to the Allianz, because we saw what Muller said on Twitter. We saw what Lewandowski has done. Like, you know, my concern is that there's certain things that can psychologically break a team. That's why this game is so important, because no one wants to see England women scores in a CL. Is what I'm saying. Like, no one wants to see that in the UCL. So,
but like, you know what's funny though? It's like, guys were saying that, like, it's going to be behind closed doors. Wasn't 8-2 behind closed doors as well?
Yeah, that doesn't help. It doesn't help anything.
So
really.
Because that now means that they can now focus a lot more.
Yeah.
So you don't have the crowd doing. So basically you can focus a lot more on the surgery. Like, basically, when you're surgically cutting someone open, if guys are talking, but once you just have complete silence, you can be focused on the surgical removal of
all of their main attackers are out as well. Obviously, Guerrero, unfortunately, you know, so Fati's injured. You know, I don't know whether it's the buy around. So who what? I just don't know what they're going to do.
No.
So if Xavi does win this, it will. What I would say about them, that's why I bring up this game, is because if Xavi does win, this will be a huge thing momentum-wise going forward for the rest of the season, because then he's secured Champions League qualification, and then they've got the conversation. Look, if we can beat Bayern Munich, then we can go on and do something in Liga. The Liga. So that's why I actually think this Bayern game is very important, because it could be a momentum changer. If they get absolutely destroyed, recovering from that, I don't know.
Okay. Let me ask you this then. Do you believe they will get top 4 in La Liga this season?
Are we? What's the? I'll answer the question. I said, what is the chance? We're talking about doing odds, right? We're doing odds.
Yes. Percentage.
So what are the odds that that Iniesta comes in January?
No.
Percentages, man. Percentage-wise, man.
If Xavi does that, he has to step down. He's
got to be on the field, bro. That's the whole point of it. Get Xavi and Iniesta in the midfield.
Do you honestly believe that Iniesta is going to join it in January?
I don't think at this point. I don't know. They've got what's his name, right back.
Dani Alves.
Dani Alves back. So Xavi might be thinking, listen, bro, like this midfield is brickish. Me, you, like old times, get on the field. We could do something with Barcelona this season. Maybe. I don't know. So
bro, that'll be
I'd
too.
pay to see. I'd pay to see that.
No,
To
no,
see
no, no,
Xavi this
no, no.
season.
That's what you see for me. Look, okay. Do you believe they'll make top 4 this season? For me, I say yes. They're not sniffing the league. They're making top 4 this season.
I'm going to go no. I don't see them.
No, wait. They haven't lost yet under Xavi. They have not taken an L under Xavi yet.
I mean, we didn't lose under Carrick, but that doesn't mean that he's going to be like a success, So, but like I said, a lot of him for me is at least part is going to ride on this Bayern game, because obviously, for 2 reasons. One, the momentum sits, but also 2, you also got to remember, Europa League football is not really helpful for domestic teams because you're playing Thursday night and you don't have much recovery for the Saturday, Sunday.
Red.
So
Red Devil, they're making it through the group.
Yeah, of course. This is hypothetical. It's percentages, right? Remember, percentages. Yeah. Hashtag percentages, chat. Hashtag percentages. So in the percentage chance, let's say 60%. Let's say 60% chance they end up in the Europa League. They're going to be playing Thursday night football, which means there's less recovery time on an already depleted, injured squad. So based on that logic, I just don't, unless they like throw the Europa League completely, maybe they will do that. They're going to struggle for the rest of the season, and that's why I think they'll struggle to get top 4. There's too much stuff to take into account.
Guys, I think you're hating. Okay, I personally think you're hating, man. So your boy, wait, no, that's not. All right, there we go. Sorry. Let me just take this dub. Yeah, from your boy English Talents FC, man. Thank you for the dub. You hater. Mount is a UCL winner. Fatzad is a failure. Look, basically, there's a stat that says that when Mount starts for Chelsea, Chelsea win 8% of their games and Windows Day. And I'm like, bro, Mount is important and so forth. I will never rate him highly. He is a really good player who I just think is overrated by English media. But of course, he's a very good player. And he's very important for Chelsea. What more do you want me to say?
He's like Chelsea's Henderson.
Yes.
In a way. That's the sense. Like he is important to the team. But like obviously Salah's the one that's the G. He's the G. But it is noticeable when Mount isn't in the team. If that makes any sense.
I mean, would you say, is that slowly becoming Fred for United, or do United don't have a guy that, oh no, we need this guy?
I don't think United have that character, because I've seen a few games when, like, say, Matic and Van der Beek could play together for them. We've been fine. So I don't think we really, to be honest, this season right now it's De Gea. Except De Gea wasn't going to goal.
Yeah.
So, like, it's Pete when your keeper is, or potentially by, from the defensive point of view, but Maguire keeps on getting picked.
But. Your boy, official Jesse McKilkin, social issues. Oh, damn. Lukaku, aka La Caca, Burnley, aka Brexit FC plus corner.
What?
Well, I agree with the Brexit FC. I mean, I think these are the guys that said all lives matter and everything, man. But official Jesse, thank you, bro. But I don't get the hate for Lukaku, bro. Personally speaking. Like Common says, as a Nigerian, I'm on loan.
You could do a core, I guess. Core's now German, isn't he? So like he's no longer going to use,
he's German.
So
we'll put it this way, Common, if Nigeria
failed to qualify,
if Nigeria failed to qualify, I will be on loan to Sweden. I'll be Swedish. so call me half Hobson.
Half
Hobson. So, yeah. My name's half Hobson.
Oh man, I'm dreading this AFCON.
Says Mount 19th in Ballon d'Or. Fat sad food order is nice. You don't have to be hateful like this. You don't have to be like. The Hazard thing, man. It's sad, man. It's sad. It's like it really is sad. I mean, a guy who was at one point probably better than Messi at a point at his peak and everything, falling to this level. It's sad, man. Detroit's Rock City, whose team we beat in 2012 at their own house, where Schweinsteiger missed a penalty in front of his own fans, and Drogba scored the winning penalty in the Allianz Arena to win the 2012 UCL against Bayern and in Bayern, says Bayern fans don't take this the Classica seriously. Let me see, right, Devil, can you please answer me, why is it still called the Classica?
I just assume it's a TV thing. Like, it's probably one of the most like if we're talking about, because obviously for TV streaming and things and stuff, it's probably the most. I don't know, I'm wrong. Maybe if they're Bundesliga fans in there, but I'd imagine this is probably the most watched Bundesliga game all year round.
Yeah, it has to be. Obviously,
it is. Exactly. So in order to kind of generate like the same media press, TV coverage, etc., you have to see like Del Clasico or something like that. That's my answer.
See, I would argue, is it even still that's widely viewed now? Because see, it was very widely viewed beyond Germany, because these were two teams who were the very top. Basically, during the Klopp era, and when Heinkes was there, like, oh, Jesus going to win because Dortmund, Bayern. But bro, like, Dortmund players keep on moving over to Bayern, or they keep on losing out. So
I think just compared to just Bundesliga games in general, it's like, for example, Celtic versus Rangers. Like, that's not widely viewed, but like if you're gonna watch something on the Scottish League, like it's probably gonna be, if it's on, it's probably gonna be Celtic versus Rangers. You know what I mean? Not that I'm comparing the Bundesliga to Scotland, but I'm just saying that, like, compared to seeing Bayern pimp slap, Augsburg, which I don't think they actually did this season. I can't remember. But you know what I mean? People aren't going to necessarily tune in to see that, So
okay. Your boy Alex B, thank you for the dub. Hazard and Bale are back fit. But see, I don't even know that. Even if Hazard is fit, I don't even know whether he's going to play. Like, Hazard has been so out of it. And this is the issue. Hazard doesn't have a strong mentality. Supreme talent, amazing talent. He doesn't have a strong mentality. I think that I don't know how Hazard gets back from this, which is why I've always said that. And you see, I read something very, very distressing, and I hope it wasn't real, because I was looking for stories. I think it was on Football Espana on Twitter. I don't know if this is true, but they said that apparently there's a Belgian second division side who have inquired about Hazard. If Hazard was to end up in a second division side,
bro, we were talking about Newcastle, and now we've gone from Newcastle to a second Belgian division side, bro. Like, Newcastle was a drop down, a step down in career, but at least that has a future potentially with the money going forward. But a second division Belgian side, man, do you have a badge of the second Belgian division team? Like, is it one of those one in Google where like you type it and they don't have an actual badge? It's just like the grey.
Okay, look, Red Devil, what do you want to say about this? This is okay. Look, Red Devil, okay. Can I ask you one thing? Very quickly.
Okay.
Does a price tag matter?
Yes.
And don't be like funny. Like, let's be serious right now. Just be serious. No joke. All jokes aside, does a price tag matter?
Yes.
Why?
It matters because if you spend a certain amount on a player, you're usually doing it for a specific purpose. So in the case of Lukaku, you spent that money because Chelsea needed an effective striker. So if you have not doing that, then there's more pressure on you because you were signed at such a high value for a specific purpose. It's different if you're an academy player, for example. You've not paid that player, so you're going to give more leeway to, like I said, in the case of United, a Greenwood, for example, because we didn't spend 50 million. So if he doesn't score in 5 games, no big deal. If you spend 100 million on a player, why, bro? Why do people get on Harry Maguire? If Harry Maguire costs 20 million, no one would care. But the fact that he's 80 million, rival fans, United fans, get on him. So logic would have it that with someone like Lukaku, I mean, and just as a question, how many goals has he scored in the Premier League this season? Chat, can you help me? Is it 3 or 4, or I don't know? How many goals has he scored? How many goals? I'm just curious. Please, because why I think it's important.
Streets, ignore him. Streets.
So Suleiman says 3. Now, why I think this is important is because Jadon Sancho is how many goals has Jadon Sancho scored? Because I was told that Jadon Sancho was a flop and a very expensive flop. So if Jadon Sancho has similar goal output to as a winger to a guy who is supposed to be a striker to score those goals, then who's really the flop? Sancho or Lukaku? Because Sancho is not a striker. Ronaldo's the striker. Ronaldo's the one that gets the goals. Lukaku is the striker, the main man. That's a question, HH. Who is the flop? Is it Sancho or is it Lukaku?
Can I respond?
Yeah, go on.
Red Devil, look. All I wanted from Lukaku was the stats pad.
Okay.
Go look at the tape. Lukaku isn't a guy. Lukaku ain't Drogba. He ain't Lewandowski. He ain't Pique Cannibal Suarez. He ain't Benzema. He's a good striker.
Did any of those forwards cost 100 million?
Wait, Red Devil.
No. It's just a question. It's just a question. Did any all those forwards? Did any of them cost 100 million?
Let me respond. Can I answer?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I don't pay the money.
Okay.
I don't pay the money. Like, okay. So, you see, you are a kind of guy who counts other people's pockets. I don't. Okay. Bro, I don't care. Even if you cost 200, I don't give a damn. It's not my money. Okay. When Lukaku was bought, bro, I didn't even know how much he cost. I don't care.
Okay.
Stats pad against the medium teams and help Chelsea win the Premier League. That's all I care about. I wouldn't give a damn how much he freaking cost.
The question, but HH, the problem is that he's not stat padding though. Isn't that the problem?
Can I respond?
It's like, because you're right. But where's the stat padding? Is what I'm saying. Where is it? I think it's 4 goals in 14. Or I think 4 goals in 14 if I'm correct.
Actually, wait. I need to check. Okay, I need to check that. That's
you know, it's a bit. It's peak.
Sure.
It's a bit peak.
No, it's not. No, it's like 4 and 7 or 8 something like that. So it's, my thing is that look, Red Devil. Can we wait till May to end this season? Like, please. I mean, Red Devil. Please. Okay, Red Devil. Red Devil. If I'm going to this, please. I beg. Mombo. Wait until the end of the season, please.
Absolutely, bro. I want you guys to start Lukaku because I think that you're a worse team with him in your team. You know, because Lukaku.
Bash. If you say that again, I'm gonna block you. Bash, you say this again, I'm gonna block you, bro. So.
You know, him and Werner, you're worse. Well, Werner not so much if he's on the left, but like as an you're worse because I know Lukaku's game now.
No. Don't put Lukaku and Werner in the same sense. Don't do that.
No. Well, Werner not as a striker, obviously, but if you played him off the left as a support striker, then I would say so. But as a number 9, I've said several times that I know what Lukaku's weaknesses are. And the reality is that like Chelsea do not create enough chances to put ball into feet for Lukaku to do what he needs to do. That's the limitation. It's the same thing at United. It's the same thing I see at Chelsea as well. So if you're going to continue to persist by putting Lukaku, then the Chelsea players, the wingers, fullbacks, etc., need to basically give him ball to feet in the penalty box, and he will do his thing. But they're not doing that, so he's going to struggle. And if he doesn't score goals, Chelsea don't score goals. If Chelsea don't score goals, Treble is looking peak, man. Treble's looking peak if Chelsea don't. You said it. You were like, remember you said I fear no one. In fact, let me get the clip out. I'm sure I've got the clip somewhere.
Wait, Red Devil, relax. Red Devil, it's Friday night. Okay. Let's relax. Red Devil, you came back from work. Relax, chill out.
Yeah. I hope you're doing it because I think the Champions League group next group is next Friday. I think.
No. I think it's on the Monday.
Oh, so not
Monday. It's like next Monday. I know. Basically, it's the week of Spider-Man. I think. Yeah.
Sweet. Oh, great. Okay, cool.
So
Yeah,
it's
there's a
on a
lot
Monday.
to
It's on a Monday.
unpack there because, as someone once said, I don't fear PSG. Someone said that. I don't fear Messi. I don't fear PSG. Someone said that, and it would be interesting
Look,
if
Red
that
Devil.
if the draw happens
Okay,
and Chelsea
okay,
face
look, Red
PSG.
Devil. All
You
I'm saying
know,
is
just
this. I never said anything, but it's all I'm saying. Let me just pull up this image. All I'm saying is this. All I'm saying is this. Let me pull this up for you guys right now. This is all I want to say. And it's nothing big. All I'm saying is I was promised something. How can the GOATs not score against these? I don't know. I respect him. He deserved the Ballon d'Or. I believe he deserved the Ballon d'Or. But how can you not score against these? These were last relevance around 99 to 2000. These were huge. Bro, I don't think they make these anymore. I can't find
yeah, I remember them. They were pretty. I mean,
Bro,
they were
they were good because you know they have
so
those
good.
like little sugary things in there because you know,
Exactly.
because I started to like have like a biscuit debate. So it's like nice biscuits, bourbons, custard creams. But for me, the go-to is Jaffa cakes. Jaffa cakes.
See, I was never a Jaffa Cake fan.
Jaffa
I
cakes.
don't know why. I just never.
I mean, bro, you give me like 2 packets of Jaffa cakes. They're gone.
They're gone.
They're gone in 20 minutes because you eat one and another because just that blend of jam and chocolate. Oh my god, Jaffa cakes are incredible.
Maybe I'm a posh, you know, white bloke, whatever. But like, I gotta admit, like, shortbread was my thing. Like the butter and shortbread and stuff like that. Oh,
what's it called? Scotland Highland.
Yes, exactly. When it was new.
No, bro,
it was,
I still get them.
Yeah.
No, it's just that basically Sainsbury's do their own brand, which isn't that good, bro. Shortbread.
Yes. Oh, that was
like you know what? That's close. Basically, for me,
yes.
I would still say Jaffa cake. Shortbread is good, man. Shortbread. Those.
Especially even now, like because it's obviously there's a lot more variety brand. If you go to some places, you can get some really good, really good.
No. That's especially when it's the Scottish Highland shortbread.
Yeah.
Those things.
They just have the right coming with butter and sugar and stuff. And just kind of
because it just has a very nice because it's like hard, but that kind of rich taste and everything.
Yes, exactly.
Actually, you know what? I would have get some. Just that they don't sell because. You know, sometimes the supermarkets do their own brand. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's not as.
Is there not Tesco near you? Because I know in Tesco, I think they sell it. Sainsbury's, I don't think they do.
I've got a Sainsbury's and a Co-op. I mean, I've got it. A Tesco is a bit basically the one's closest to me is a Sainsbury's and a Co-op. I mean, Co-op are trash; they don't do it. Sainsbury's do their own brand, which it's fine.
It's not the same. No.
But so do Tesco.
I think yeah. Well, I mean, obviously I'm north, so Newcastle, so maybe it's more likely. But if I get them, usually it's from Tesco. Sainsbury's doesn't do it, and Co-op doesn't do it either.
All right, so let me just hit some of these other ones, man. So from your boy, David T, who says, Dasnik has done what Adolf couldn't, bring Germans here to dominate England. Someone remind that a Gege bread seller employed at TLC that he cost 100 million. All right, David.
A Gege bread seller, man. Someone actually said you should start a food channel, bro. As a third channel, start like a food with have hope, you know. So like, some says,
cooking, you know. I just a good point here. I want to do cooking with the kid, man. Cooking with the kid, man. So David, to address you now, bro. First of all, I find it quite rude, you know, the way you're attacking Lukaku and so forth and everything. And it's funny because we are going to talk about the rag. We're going to talk about because I'll come back to this. Let me come back to this, man. Splashnet says, what if Barca throw the Europa League and still don't make fourth?
Well, that's the thing. They can't.
No,
they can't throw because for the same reason. There's no guarantee that they'll get four. So you've got to win the Europa League to make sure that or at least have a chance of it.
I think what Splash is saying is that okay.
What if they throw it?
So if they don't go through and they go into the Europa League, then they say, bro, this may be too much of a distraction. Let's just put some kids up against FC Fruit Sellers United or something. So they go out of the Europa League, so focus on La Liga, and they don't make fourth. Whereas bro, you might as well actually go out and actually win the Europa League.
Yeah.
Whereas because if you win it and you come fifth or sixth, you're back in the Champions League. So basically, because I still think Barca are going to come through. If Barca go into the Europa League, bro, go out and win it, bro. Like it's. I still think they'll make fourth regardless, but it's too much of a
and whatever you say would still be good for Xavi from a sort of like, this is his first big job, etc. Yes. I've got a trophy, won a trophy. This was the issue with Oli, was that like with his opportunities, that like he probably would have had more momentum and more trust if it was like, right, okay, in that moment you've won the trophy. He didn't win the trophy, and then obviously he's gone. So it'd be a good boost for Xavi.
Your boy La Cobham, aka Mounts. Barca fans, is it? Do you know what the funny thing is? What if Barca win? Because you know the funny thing is, the more and more as we're building up to Wednesday, the more and more I think Barca might actually win.
I just,
bro.
I mean, the only way I see it is if Bayern like basically like change their entire 11 and play like their, not even their academy players, but like, you know, like they have like, I'm sure they have like a Bayern like B team in like in like the 7. So if they take from like the Bundesliga B and they take those players in, and then 2 of those players get injuries, then Barcelona will win. Without that,
so your boy Mr. Man says Benfica conceded 3 today.
Man said no Vaseline, man. Oh dear. Sorry.
They says the ends beating Kiev. This is what would probably happen. I think Barca may draw with Barca, or they will lose narrowly.
No,
Benfica will draw against Kiev. Benfica won't beat Kiev.
Bro,
they won't beat Kiev.
Kiev are bricks, though. Come on, I've watched Kiev play, man, and it's like I know anything can happen. But
my guy, I know how they walk, my guy. Your boy Daddy Oos. Oh, here he is. When Messi declared his assists, Man United was part.
Assets, man. When Messi declared his assets, Manchester United was part.
Oh, sorry, when
just like
Daddy Oos, man, we love you, bro.
How many goals is just before it's just another quick question, but
yes,
how many goals does Messi have in Ligue 1 currently?
I think it might be streets. I think it might be
street. Is it 2 or 1?
I think
just in like, has he got 2 goals in now? Please, just a fan.
I think it's 2.
Okay,
I think he has 2.
Okay, cool.
It can't be 1. It can't be 1. I think it's 2.
Someone's the chat is saying 1 here.
It's chats. Don't. They're saying
it's when. So just with Clive, Messi joined PSG in August. We're now in December. I'm just curious. It's just Messi only has one goal, because we said 70, right? So in August, way back, it's December now, and he has 1 goal.
He has 2.
The chat is saying 1 though. That's the
chat. These guys are haters. These guys don't know anything, man. The streets are haters. The streets, relax. It's 2. It's 2. Half of his opinion says, "Give my big rum to Ole, not to Caliban Ball." #CCL. Well, half of honest opinions. First of all, respect a UCL winner, and respect Thomas Tuchel, who is a tier 2 manager. First of all, show some damn respect to a freaking UCL winner. That's the first thing. Second thing is, wait until the end of the season. I'll say it again. Wait until the end of the season. Thank you. Now, before we get out of here, because I wanted your thoughts on this. So did you see his press conference?
I saw. So I didn't watch it because I was at work. But I saw like summaries about it. So just hearing like key quotes and stuff like that from it. So basically I have an idea as to what was sort of said and what was discussed. But like I didn't like watch it like in real time.
But look, do you share David's sentiment that he's going to come and be super successful. Because I just think that you've got to be a little bit wary.
The thing that stood out for me was that what he said, and this is what should maybe taper United fans' expectation, was that he said that, listen, at the end of the day, I can't do anything about. I can do stuff about the mental side and tactical side, but I can't do anything about the fitness side. So the thing with Rangnick, the whole thing is that, like, especially the Klopp that type of pressing system, is that you need a good preseason to instill that kind of fitness. That makes sense. So this team is not. So he's not going to be able to like get the team to. He's not going to suddenly walk in like right. Suddenly like Ronaldo and McTominay, all these players are going to suddenly have the energy to press as they would. You can't do that because they haven't had because he hasn't had a preseason with them, and what you'll do is you'll just potentially create more injuries, which you don't want. So really, from now till the end of the season, it's more about establishing playing style, tactics, etc., and then the fitness thing can come in, potentially, in the preseason. He clearly indicates that he hinted that he probably would want the job full time if he did do really well. Whether or not that's a good idea or not remains to be seen. But what I would just say is that at the end of the day, you've just got an experienced manager that I just hope the players buy into philosophy, because I think that it'll be a lot with this dude. If things go wrong, I think the players will turn on him faster than they did Ollie, because Ollie was a chum to everyone. He was everyone's buddy. He was everyone's friend.
Yeah. And for me, which I think is disgusting, that you're going to give someone more time because you're friends with them, as opposed to because you're not friends with the guy, you're going to now be basically, which is a similar thing with Lampard. Bro, the moment Tuchel was just slightly struggling, all the EDL guys were like, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, shut up.
Oh, Wiseguy says, was that Wise or was it Yassir says send link or something? Maybe he has something to say about it. But
no. Yassir, we're almost done, bro. Yassir.
We're almost done. Okay.
We'll come tomorrow. Tomorrow night, I'll save you link tomorrow night. We'll come because we're almost done here. Actually, let me just hit these dubs and then I want you to carry on. So let's see. All right. Where are we here? So is it no? Benfica conceded. All right, here we go. Sorry. So Miss B Nation, thank you for the dub. Miss B Nation says, HH, the reason Messi isn't performing that good in Paris is because of the cold over there. Campbell Suarez said that. What do you think? Bullcrap.
I think that the reason Messi isn't performing in Paris is because the grass is too green.
That's a lot of crap. Like, don't you dare blame the weather for how you see. It's a good. Please, because this is almost similar to the floodlights excuse or so forth. Because it's too cold, bro. This is PSG. I'm sure first of all they have underheating in the pitch below. Even if they don't have that, bro, you can still perform even within the cold. You cannot use that as an excuse. Sorry, that is not an acceptable or valid excuse. That is completely not a crap.
People are going to start blaming the time of the day now. Like, you didn't perform because it was nighttime.
Basically, they'll blame the ref. They blame the ref's whistle. That's the ref's whistle messes with their equilibrium. Every time they whistle, they just mess with their equilibrium.
This is Thai level of delusion right now, man.
Your boy Wiseguy says from Suleiman, Tim's right now averaging. Wait. 33.3.
Because he's only scored 3 goals, so he's dividing the the 100 million by amount of goals. So right now, that's each Lukaku goal is worth that 33.3 million. Man, that's expensive, man.
Used to be the nicest guy before, super nice guy. Ever since Wiseguy influence, it's sort of like how you have like a bad influence. Ever since Wiseguy has gotten hold of him, he has turned Suleiman into this basically he's turned him into him and you. Basically much. He's basically turned him into the evil side, man. Sad, man. Sad. Your boy Sandra Hussein, HH and Eden Hazard Boga collaboration coming.
Oh, for the cooking channel. Yeah, why not, bro? Get Hazard on, get some sample the local cuisine, burger, fries, maybe throwing a milkshake in there. It'll be good.
Halfop's honest opinions. Tammy is better than Rom. Hashtag Tukeleban, full vision. Halfop's honest opinions, you sick, pathetic, dumbass loser. Can you wait until May 2022 when the freaking season ends? You complete, utter loser. I'll say it one last time. Wait until the freaking end of the freaking season, you sad, pathetic loser. Thank you. David T says, smash the like button for the best show on YouTube. Factos, man.
Respect David T, man.
David T, respect you. Even if you were very insulting and I'm very abusive, man. Thank you, man. Thank you for the love, bro. Thank you for the love. So look, man. So guys, remember we will be on Twitch tonight. Pro Clubs is happening on Twitch. Pro Clubs is happening on Twitch. Before we do that, yesterday it says, HH, I said Messi went there to retire. Was I really wrong? He won his 7th Ballon d'Or. He's preparing for Qatar. His career is over. Finished chilling. Now, yes, yeah. Because I want to ask what Red Devil thinks about it. But personally for me, he didn't go there to retire. I feel he went there to semi-retire. How about that? That's a compromise. He went there to semi-retire. But he didn't go there to fully retire. He went, for me, Messi doesn't care about Uber Eats. Even if I still want 660 goals in Uber Eats, Messi is there to deliver to the UCL, which ain't going to happen because PSG are trash. But he went there to win one more Champions because he knew that he couldn't win it with the clowns at Barca.
I mean, ultimately, I think Messi's biggest dub this season, biggest dub, is the fact that Neymar left Barcelona to win the Ballon d'Or, and Messi turns up within a few months and just takes it from him. That's a massive dub in my opinion. You left years to win.
It's something like if I was Neymar, I would actually delete him from my contact and everything. Like I'll say I'm just like, hey, no, no. So say, yeah, I know, I deleted you. Like, it says, hey, K, yeah, K your face, man. I deleted you, bro. Because what you did to me is just hash. Guys, look, man. I'll be back here tomorrow after the West Ham Chelsea game. Then also
Chelsea going to win that, by the way. Chelsea going to beat West Ham.
No, 2-2.
And Lukaku, hat-trick, man.
Well, we'll hope. And also, we'll also be doing a roundup of the day's games. Obviously, Liverpool game, City game, of course, the El Clasico ban against Dortmund, around about 6-7 p.m. And of course, we have the hangout at 10 p.m. prime meridian. So we have lots and lots to talk about because we'll have to do another Ballon d'Or roundup for that good old thingy. So, any final words, Mr. Red Devil, man?
Chelsea treble loading, believe.
Chelsea not winning the treble. United potentially winning the UCL with Cristiano Ronaldo, aka the Portuguese getting more. Guys, peace and stay sure to you guys tomorrow. Peace.